You only have to be able to evaluate companies within your circle of competence. The size of that circle is not very important. Knowing its boundaries, however, is vital. It's better to have a partial interest in the Hope Diamond than to own all of a rhinestone. Buy a stock the way you would buy a house. Understand and like it such that you'd be content to own it in the absence of any market. Forecasts may tell you a great deal about the forecaster. They tell you nothing about the future. There is nothing wrong with a know-nothing investor who realizes it. The problem is when you are a know-nothing investor but you think you know something. What counts for most people in investing versus saving is not how much they know, but rather how realistically they define what they don't know. You don't need to be a rocket scientist. Investing is not a game where the guy with the 160 IQ beats the guy with 130 IQ. The stock market is a no-called strike game. You don't have to swing at everything, you can wait for your pitch. Success in investing doesn't correlate with IQ. What you need is the temperament to control the urges that get other people into trouble in investing. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. You need a temperament that neither derives great pleasure from being with the crowd or against the crowd. There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult. The business schools reward difficult, complex behavior more than simple behavior, but simple behavior is more effective. Why not invest your assets in the companies you really like? As Mae West said, too much of a good thing can be wonderful. Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre. Do not take yearly results too seriously. Instead, focus on 4 or 5 year averages. An investor should act as though he had a lifetime decision card with just 20 punches on it. Our favorite holding period is forever. If you aren't thinking about owning a stock for 10 years, don't even think about owning it for 10 minutes. The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. If a business does well, the stock eventually follows. Calling someone who trades actively in the market an investor is like calling someone who repeatedly engages in one-night stands a romantic. Successful investing takes time, discipline, and patience. No matter how great the talent or effort, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. It is a terrible mistake for investors with long-term horizons, among them pension funds, college endowments, and savings-minded individuals, to measure their investment risk by their portfolio's ratio of bonds to stocks. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. For the investor, a too high purchase price for the stock of an excellent company can undo the effects of a subsequent decade of favorable business developments.